Trump's campaign manager, Paul Manafort, told Fox News the GOP nominee would turn his focus back to Hillary Clinton and Iran at his afternoon rally. And while Mr. Trump did indeed touch on those two subjects, he did not exactly stay on message throughout.
If Hillary puts her people on the Supreme Court, okay, like, who knows, Elizabeth Warren maybe will go, maybe. Pocahontas. And those commercials were so false, just like Hillary's commercials. They're so false. They're so false. Like she's got the one with blood coming out of her eyes. And I meant her nose, or her ears, or her mouth. But these people are perverted. I said, in New Jersey, they were dancing. Those people that knocked down the World Trade Center, most likely under the Trump policy, wouldn't have been here. But the reporter, all of a sudden, remembered it totally different from his story. And he was groveling. I won't make the motions, because if I do, they'll say something, you know. Nobody's better to people with disabilities than me. I spend millions and millions of dollars on buildings taking care of people with disabilities.
So, joining me now, Ben Domenech, publisher of The Federalist, and David Wohl, an attorney and Trump supporter. What is he doing relitigating every controversy from the primary season, Ben?
You know, this is really amazing to me. This is as silly as going back to the same Pokestop over and over again and expecting it to be something different. It's not really new. The Trump campaign is in turmoil because it's like this every day. As you were saying to Dr. Carson earlier, this is not something new. We've been talking about this for a year. The problem is this is a guy who, if he became acceptable to a greater number of American people, is up against an extremely disliked Democratic candidate, has the ability to beat her, but instead he's going back and relitigating, reminding people over and over again of his problems instead of talking about the many problems that she has.
David? Really? And by the way, just as a question for you as an attorney, the fact that Trump has put ramps in his buildings is required by law. He doesn't get extra credit for that. You have to.
But they're very expensive in his buildings, Megyn, let me tell you. You know, the type of stuff he was saying today fires up his base. Don't kid yourself. But, Megyn, anybody who's watched the coverage of Donald Trump and Hillary Clinton over the past week, do not kid yourself. The mainstream media, the Fox-excluded media, is trying to do the same thing to Trump as the DNC did to Bernie Sanders, destroy him. The difference is Trump isn't going to shrug his shoulders, go home and go to bed. He's going to fight back and he'll win.
Okay, that's what they do. It's true that the mainstream media now hates Trump. They loved him during the primary season. They wanted him to run against Hillary. They got their wish. Now suddenly, now the critical coverage begins, Ben. But Megyn, must he help them? Must he help them so generously every day?
Every single day.
That's for sure.
Every single day that he comes out here, he gives them a headline and then another headline and then another headline, to the degree that by the time you get to the end of the day, it's like, which outrageous thing did he say today that we have to make the top story tomorrow? You have a veritable, you know, sort of feast of things to pick from to throw at him. The problem is just that he's helping them. It's not just that the media is biased, because that's not new. It's that he's giving them aid and comfort and help along the way.
And now, David, they're talking about, are they going to have to replace him on the ticket? Washington Post says the Republicans have reached a new level of panic. You've got somebody coming out. I would break his thumbs. This is one of his top people, if I could. So that they said Manafort has all but given up. This is all mainstream press reporting.
No.
That some of the staffers are on suicide watch because Manafort has lost control of the candidate. This is what the mainstream press is saying now. The campaign is denying it,
of course.
but they're all piling on.
Megyn, I just got off the phone with the campaign official a couple hours ago. They said this is all garbage. I believe them. But Megyn, also, compare this mini scandal to the scandal sheet that reads like War and Peace that Hillary Clinton is racking up.
We're
and
doing
compare that also, Megyn, $400 million ransom being played by Obama, and Hillary Clinton gave it a stamp of approval today.